Okay, so this is how you play Iron Fist in high platinum or low diamond lobbies. I've peaked a diamond 1 before, but this is just some gameplay I've had, and which is really nice. As you can see here at the start of the game, I instantly go for the human torch, try to get him from the blind spot at the start of the game. You need to abuse the blind spots here as well as obstacles. Use them to your advantage to get towards flyers as well as the back line. As you can see there, I just got a double kill off of that team up. The enemy team had a storm and a human torch, which is a really insane combo, but the Iron Fist can easily shut them down if played correctly. And after getting their 2 DPSs, we had no trouble taking out the tanks and the supports of the enemy team, because both DPSs are down. And right here again, after they respawn, I just wait up the corners. Make sure you're out of sight from the enemy team, just don't over push. This is actually already over pushing where I'm positioning right now. Yeah, I need to go back like I did in this clip. I figured that I was being too far from my team there, and we would just win the game. Make sure you abuse the blind spots, go for the supports whenever they're busy healing the tanks. And here in the next round right here, I had my ult and they were all together, so the only reason I popped my ult here is to garner all their attention toward me. And look, that it worked. They all got distracted from me, and it gave our Moon Knight the opening to use his ult while they were out of position because I ulted from behind. I didn't have to stay there. As you can see from the earlier clip, I just popped my ult, punched them a little bit, and then used my block and then ran away. And we got a team wipeout from that. And here again, I'm just staying out of sight, waiting for the right moment to attack their flyer. And boom, we take out the storm, and then I leave, use my block. What a lot of people actually don't do is use their fists to just as dashes. You can actually use your punches to lift yourself to the sky if you just hold left click after pressing right click, and you can lift yourself to the sky, and it actually gives you a whole lot of distance. You can use this tech to escape from the enemy instead of using your kick. You can actually use your kick to secure a kill once the enemy has below 50 HP. Using your kick secures that kill, and instead of using it to run away, you can use your block instead. I prefer using my block to escape because I can pair it easily with wall run. And right here, I use my ult from the back line, got both of their supports, and pretty much win the game. So yeah, basically one thing you need to know about your ult is you use your ult whenever you are in a blind spot, and make sure that you don't actually fully commit when using your ult unless you do get a kill from it, because most of the time when you're going for the back line with your ult, most likely the entire enemy team is gonna look at you, which is what you want. So what you gotta focus on would be to stay alive after getting all their attention. You don't have to get a kill, you just have to make a disturbance in the field, like what I'm doing in this clip. I just keep backing in and out from the back line, and this is actually one of the greatest map to do this in because there's a bunch of tall obstacles right here. I just happened to block their Mantis's sleep there, which is something you really need to watch out for, especially when you're going up against Mantises in general. You just have to delay your block a little bit because sometimes they actually are a bit patient and would wait for your block before using their sleep. So you just have to predict and hope that you can actually block it, and I'm just doing the same thing over and over, just using my wall climb. I'm just using my wall run to get behind the enemy team, got that Moon Knight there, and boom, get the support, focus on the support, and we got this really nice Psylocke ult, which I just went with the Psylocke so that we can take out any healers that are trying to help their tanks push. And here again with the rat spot, just spamming my wall run ability, waiting for the supports to come through, and then jumping on top of their head. And a good example right here is me blocking the Mantis ult, and I've made her use her ult in a bad way. She didn't have to use her ult there. I mean, she had to use her ult on point, but she couldn't. She was forced to use it because I was focusing her and got her there. And I'm just trying to hold here for my team and stay alive. I was in a 1v4 there, so I had to leave. There we go. I just heal back up, reset with my entire team, wait for my entire team. Since they died earlier, I just have to wait for them before going back in. And this is actually a bad timing here. Right here, I'm glad I actually survived that. I had to be careful with the nest, go back again. As you can see, like every time I enter a fight, I enter it from an off angle. I don't face them head on, and which is actually not the thing you're supposed to do as Iron Fist. You're like all melee. They could literally focus you with a bunch of crowd control if you're not careful. So you need to make sure that you make it difficult for them to hit you by going for an off angle. So right here we just go with my team here. I know it's over pushing is bad. Like right here I had to leave because I knew I was over pushing. That's literally like near their spawn, and they can actually turn the game around if they kill you from their spawn. So like you're pushing them at spawn, and then they kill one of your teammates, and then it's a 5v6, and they're gonna have more people for point later. And yeah, we still win because I didn't die. None of us died. And here again in the same area, I just go up there and then flank from behind. I actually got lucky here. I should have died there, but not enough in their team was focusing me, and I had the damage reduction from my ability. And heal back up and then go back in. Just nothing really different from what you usually need to do as Iron Fist. Here I tried to save the Psylocke, but this cloak is not dying, and I decided to ult here because it's the thing is the only one in that area, and he was out of sight from both healers, so I just decided to ult him to take him out real quick. It was an opening that I just saw in the moment, and go for the healer. Too bad that Mantis didn't get the ult right, and look at that. I could have died there, but like there's only one person focusing me. That Namor ran away, so that's why the Mantis couldn't kill me. She didn't have enough damage to kill me because of the damage reduction and stuff. And here we go. We go for the Namor, and we get a team wipe. I think. I don't know. Yeah, we almost got a team wipe, but yeah, the thing is literally by himself. And that's pretty much just what you need to do as Iron Fist. You just need to be really patient. Do not overcommit to fights. You don't have to get kills all the time. What you need to do is focus on what's important. Prioritize the objective. Think of ways you can be annoying, where the enemy team does not have time to go for the objective. Like use it as you're basically like a distraction to delay the enemy from the point. And don't do what I did here. This is stupid. I literally dived in front of the entire enemy team. I thought I could pick that Namor off, but I couldn't. And right here, going for an off angle again. They're over pushing, waiting for them to be out of position, and we just leave. As you can see, we just use our block there, and then we leave, and then we wait for our cooldowns a bit, and then probably go in. Since we have like support ults anyways available, I just went back in to get my ult back up and then popped it right away. But unfortunately, they had a Cloak and Dagger ult after the Luna ult. I wanted to time the Iron Fist ult after their Luna here, but good thing their Namor luckily went out of position, and it gave me the opportunity to kill him, as well as this Mantis. She was a bit of out of position. Now we just get the entire enemy wipe since we were able to pick them off one by one earlier. You just have to make sure that you try to pick off the enemy that is out of position. And right here, I'm just trying to buy time for my team here so that they they cannot reach the point since they're all the way at spawn, and we almost got the point. So I'm just distracting their duelist here, and I was actually planning to get their Namor here, but they didn't have enough time. The game's gonna end anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much how you play Iron Fist. Hope you guys enjoyed that little highlight video that I did. Bye!